Good morning, Focus Free Spirit. How are you today? My name is Leticia, and I had a question from Clara about shaming her kids. She feels like she's having really a hard time not to shame her kids because she listened to Monday's videos and she heard me saying that we should try to always, when there's a behavior that we don't want the kid to have, or the behavior is not good, you should be talking about the behavior and not the kid. So Kiara, just as I was saying on Monday, okay, you've been doing it and now you realize that you're doing it and you don't want to do it, so just don't do it. Try to really work on talking to your kid from the behavior place, which is when they do something that you don't want them to do. This behavior is not acceptable, this behavior is causing this behavior, but I love you very much, and it's not you, it's the way you behave. So obviously the kid might be like a little surprised at the beginning, but you know, just like reprogramming, when you do any new techniques as an adult and you want to make it an habit, you have to start somewhere. At some point you have to say, stop, I don't want to do it that way, I want to change it. So it's very important to try to actually talk about the behavior. And the same thing, when you get angry at them for something, or actually because you stress for any other reasons, and then you lash out at your kid, and you realize that after, go back to your kid. Say, I'm sorry, I wasn't fair, I shouldn't have because of this. It wasn't about you. I really love you. And it's very important to reinforce that, because kids our brain doesn't like empty space. And for kids, it's easier to think, Mama's angry at me because I'm wrong, or there's something wrong with me, than thinking that there must be something wrong with the parents. Why? Because if you think that there's something wrong with you, you can always try to change it. You can always try to see, oh, when I do this, Mom is happy. When I do that, she's not that happy. But if it's your parent, if you start thinking, there's something wrong with my parents as a kid, it's like you can't do anything. You feel powerless, and it's scary. So kids will always make stories which surround them, which is they are the hero of the story. So from that place, when you're not fair with them, when you behave in a way that has nothing to do with them, but because you're stressed, because you're sad, because whatever, you have to reassure them that it's not because of them. The theme is really deep and long, and I don't pretend that in 3 minutes I'm going to solve everything, but it's a good way to start. You know, it's something you can start right away. You watch the video, you say, okay, I decide, and you go from it. And from there you can keep on digging and digging, and if I can be of any help, do not hesitate. You have a great day, and good luck, Kiara.